be sure to samurai slice that like button. Subscribe today to join a samurai. And until next time, my brothers and sisters.
The goal of the horror game I made for CoryxKenshin is to prove yourself worthy to him, to replace him doing his job during his hiatuses. First, I put the carpet down, then the walls, and the rest of the first room. This starting room was Cory's office.
This is where the magic happens, alright? This is my office.
I made the first item a flashlight with too much light, and I made Cory's desk and a washroom. Make sure to lift the toilet seat before usage. No! I built some of the basement, created a Goku figure, and worked on the rest of the rooms. And then I hopped on Crab Game.
What is this? Menu music, bro? Nah.
It's fire, bro.
I gotta turn it off, bro.
I created some events, sprites, and models. I had to create Cory's friendly and enemy UI, as well as over time making polishing touches to the environment. And just like my last video, I spilled water everywhere again. Haha, I'm so funny. It's actually just the path Cory follows. I finished up the kitchen and other rooms in the house. Thanked the cameraman for being able to go through walls for these cinematic shots. Development seemed to be going amazing and everything was working perfect. I tried a few methods out of how Cory would detect the player when angry, but ended up using raycast on an interval based on certain conditions. Then I got distracted by playing with the different draw modes in Unity. It's very cool seeing your project with different colors. I added baked light probes, which are another way to make your lighting in game more realistic. And no, a baked light probe doesn't mean putting a light inside of your oven. A simple layman's meaning for baked means Unity calculates the lighting from lights in the scene before runtime instead of in real time, or it can finally jump scare you and take you to the bedroom? The items around the map can outdaze Cory. I realized the map was a bit dark, so I made a light switch in the kitchen, and I also made a quest that you have to make a burger for Cory. I'm sure Cory loves a ground beef sandwich. Get it? Because the burger's on the ground. One of the quests was to upload a video for Cory, and for that I made a similar layout to YouTube Studio. And as Cory likes basketball, I made a bass bottle. I made a boss battle for the player to 1v1 Cory with 3 minutes of time given. Then I added some confetti particles using Unity's particle system. When the player or Cory scores, it's pretty interesting programming how to detect a basketball goal. What I did was put a collider near the top and bottom of the net. If someone shot from the bottom, that collider would be in the way of scoring from the bottom unless a ball went through the top collider first, or then the bottom collider would not block the ball from entering but still detect it going. Hopefully that made any sense. I made the score and timer panel and then made a small sphere on the back of the net so the basketball doesn't get stuck and can roll off, making Cory's AI for the basketball game, of course, as everything else went perfect on the first try.
What are you doing, bro?
Then I tucked Cory into bed. Good night and sweet dreams. I also started creating the main menu screen where it would showcase Cory playing basketball by himself. I got a janitor to clean the floor extra clean for the main menu, and coded the camera to rotate on an axis for the menu as well as track the ball on the screen. I did more work on the UI and started making the options. After rendering Cory's face, I made the logo and continued working on the menus. I started adding music and sounds, but initially it didn't work out as intended. You know this gibberish? I made something similar for the dialogue system. Afterwards, I made such a fire soundtrack, my house almost burnt down.
Turn it off!
And I got my friend to try out an earlier version of the game.
Is this Minecraft granite?
It's carpet.
Bruh.
You can guess what that does, right? It refills your sprint.
You should call that the chug jug, bro. What is this?
Trash can.
Big trash can. Back to the room? Okay. Oh,
You have some good manners.
so you tell me you leave that open?
No, but in a game.
Damn, bro.
Damn, you're so nice!
If I get dunk skid, I'm breaking that computer.
I'm gonna break my monitor. I swear.
Yes! Yes!
Just fade away. Give me that. Spin around.
Oh, no! Oh my goodness, bro.
Switch that lane.
This is efficiency, bro. Impatient. He's watching you make this, bro. Bro, here. He's gonna eat this. It's been on the ground so many times. All these germs, bro.
Uh-oh, my flashlight's gone. Shut up.
Assembled on the floor.
To sum it all up, I learned a lot making this game and would love for CoryxKenshin to play it. So if you could spam his YouTube comments and his Twitter so that he finds out about this game, I would really appreciate that. A link to play the game is in the description. Please also take a look at his old apartment tour video and check out the resemblance between the game map and his apartment. And you want to know the best part of the entire game. You were a pink glowing bean.